Please call for Bird at City Concord Airport. Advise on contact information, Foxtrot.
Alright, we'll go 120.9 for flight following. So we may go Travis, because we're departing to the north. And Columbia, look down here, it should maybe say Columbia on there somewhere?
Yeah.
Is it? See, CTAP.
122.
122 what?
975.
75 or 775?
975.
975. What's weather? It was? Or, yeah, 1.65?
Yep.
Okay, so we're pretty much up for the rest of the flight now. Concord ground, Cherokee 2863 Mike, Northwest Hangars, Foxtrot.
Other aircraft calling Concord ground ticket.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Northwest Hangars with Foxtrot.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Concord ground, roger, thank you. Runway 32 left, taxi via Juliet. Cross runway 19 right, on taxi via Juliet.
32 left via Juliet, cross 19 right, 63 Mike. Just hold that door with your hand underneath so it doesn't blow open from the back because the wind's from the north. It's our air conditioning.
Does it close on its own?
Oh, it will. We'll have to secure it, but it just provides a little bit of extra crack of air for us. You can even hold it open, crack if you want like that to air if you can.
Okay.
Just don't let it blow open. Quiet today.
More people normally.
Say it again?
Do more people normally fly?
Yeah, here and there. I mean, it just depends on the day. It's Saturday, so I think a decent amount of people would, but it's also kind of hazy, so most people probably don't want to.
True.
We generally always want to do it up into the wind. As close as we can here. Alright. Big set, where's my checklist? Alright. Make sure we did all the other shit. Alright, we got altitude on, squawking altitude, vent is on, instruments are 314-ish, there's north-south offset. ATIS we got, altimeters are set, autopilot's checked, taxi call is complete, we're up here, brakes are set, elevator trim is for takeoff, primer's in and locked, fuel pump is off, mixture set full rich, bring the throttle up to 2,000 RPM, which is down here. See, that's the ADR checks. To the left for the right magneto, 100 RPM drop, 2 to the right, 100 RPM climb, 1 to the left for the left magneto. Shouldn't be more than 50 RPM between, which there isn't. Back to the right, 100 RPM gain. Carb heat on, slight drop. Carb heat off, slight rise. Got oil temperatures in the green, pressures in the green, oil pressures in the green. got full fuel, and we'll bring the throttle back to idle. Okay, we did all that. Instruments we haven't changed, so same. Departure brief, we're going to take off at 32 left. We see it on the signs, we see it on the ground. Our heading bug is set for 32, so that should align at the top when we're on the runway.
Ground, Cessna 7311 at the
if something happens on takeoff, we're going to abort. If we've already taken off and we can still land, we will. If we're below 700, we're going to try to find a safe spot to land straight ahead. If we're above, we're going to try to make a U-turn and land on any runway. We're going to be a right crosswind departure. And doors and windows latch, so mine's latch. Let's bring yours out. We'll give it a nice little slam here and here. So to get out, this is first, this is second. Remember, it has to spring all the way up to open and then give it a nudge out. We have to make an emergency landing off airport. We're going to try to impact to the front because that's the safest thing. If that's the case, we want to try to open the door before we land so it doesn't crush the door closed. If we open it, and we impact, we'll shear it off to the front. We'll have a nice big hole to get out of. Fuel pump is on, selector's on the left, engine gauges are all good, mixture's full rich. Let's go over to tower. The Travis is our next frequency. And we'll switch over to weather, or our next frequency over there. Concord Tower, Cherokee 2863 Mike, 32 left, right crosswind departure.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Concord Tower, hold short runway 32 left, landing traffic.
Holding short 32 left for landing traffic, 63 Mike. Because of that, I'm going to stay over here.
And 0 Whiskey has parallel traffic.
This is 0 Whiskey, thanks.
No,
Cap 481, your traffic to follow now, half mile final, Cessna.
Cap 481 looking.
Our flight information.
Concord Tower, Cessna 98436.
We also have artificial horizon terrain backup too, so if that fails, this is battery backup. If that fails, I can bring up this and actually switch to a backup versus the HSI, and then I have that backup version. My iPad does a backup.
1 mile on the 45, verify you have information.
Pretty nifty.
Right traffic, 32 right, half Foxtrot. I will report 2 miles out, 436.
Cap 481, you're now number 1, runway 32 right.
Left.
System 4, Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 32 left approach, contact ground point 9er.
Cross 32 left approach, contact ground 4 Foxtrot Romeo.
And I stepped on someone last calling, say again.
Cap 41 is just confirming 32 left.
Cap 41 negative, runway 32 right, clear to land, you're number 1.
32 right, number 1, Cap 41.
Cessna 32 kilo, turn left, taxiway Echo, hold short runway 32 left, remain this frequency.
Left on Echo, hold short 32 left, via tower frequency, 32 kilo.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Concord Tower, traffic upwind Cessnas and left close traffic, your right crosswind departure is approved, runway 32 left, clear for takeoff.
32 left, clear for takeoff with the right crosswind departure, 63 Mike. Action, we have everything on. We're on 32 left on the ground. On the ground.
Traffic ahead and to your right, 3 miles, 2,000 indicated. Cessna also inbound. That will be a traffic to follow. Advise getting them in sight.
Ding bug lines up on the roll.
Searching Skyhouse 398 Echo 0.
Clear left, clear right. Airspeed's alive.
Cessna 32 kilo, cross runway 32 left at Echo, contact ground point 9 on the other side. Have a good day.
Cross 32 left on Echo, ground the other side. You do the same, 32 kilo.
Cessna 436, no need to report, runway 32 right, cleared to land. Your number 2, traffic to follow Cessna, short final.
Cleared the option, 32 right, number 2, request the option, 436.
Cessna 436, roger, runway 32 right, clear for the option, continuing right, close traffic.
Clear for the option on 32 right, 436.
Cessna 01 Whiskey, runway 32 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 32 right, 9501 Whiskey.
Cap 481, turn left, taxiway Echo, hold short runway 32 left, remain this frequency.
Left on Echo, short of 32 left, remain with you, Cap 41.
Cessna 436, begin your left turn. turn to join the downwind at this time.
Turning left to join downwind 436.
Cherokee 63 Mike, traffic over the pond, 1,400 indicated Cessna joining the right downwind.
Insight 63 Mike.
Cherokee 63 Mike, additional traffic coming up over Willow Pass, 2,000 indicated Cessna.
Looking 63 Mike.
Concord Towers, 950 Whiskey is clear land, 32 left.
So 01 Whiskey, affirmative, runway 32 left, clear for the option.
Left option, 32 left. Sorry, my student said the right.
Oh, no problem. Cessna 8 Echo Sierra, no need to report, runway 32 right, clear for the option number 2. Traffic follows Cessna, midfield right downwind.
Concord Tower, 73311, 32 right, ready for straight out.
Cessna 73311, Concord Tower, hold short, runway 32 right.
Holding short, 32 right, 73311.
Oh, see my boy over here by Willow Pass.
Cessna 8 Echo Sierra, your number 2, traffic follows a Cessna right downwind, beam the numbers, runway 32 right, clear for the option.
Clear option 32 right. Number 2, Skyhawk 39A Echo Sierra.
Six 3 Mike, where's that Willow Pass traffic now?
And Cherokee 63 Mike, that traffic's no enough factor. Frequency change approved. You have a nice flight.
Roger, good day, 6 3 Mike, you do the same. Travis approach, Cherokee 2863 Mike, radar request.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, Travis approach, Travis altimeter 3007, say destination airport.
Columbia, Oscar 22.
November 63 Mike, squawk 4240.
4240, 63 Mike.
Number 36, correction, 63 Mike, radar contact 5 miles northeast, Concord Airport, stay altitude climbing 6.
5,500, 63 Mike. Want to fly?
What?
You want to fly it? Yours.
What do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
Oh, this goes up, this goes down, that goes right, that goes left. You don't really have to worry about the rudder pedals too much. But we're a little bit north of the purple line right now because we had to take off and make our turn. So just we're going to kind of make our way back to the purple line. Nothing abrupt, just, you know, kind of head in that general direction. We're going to climb up to 5,500, so I'll set that in our heading bug. So when we get close, you'll see it come into the center. And I'll set our heading to more around where we're going right now. Should be sufficient. So keep it right about there, and then we're going to climb at about, we're at 90 knots right now. That's right about perfect. We can probably even bring it down just a hair.
So what do I do?
You know, you can kind of hold on to it and just keep it where it's at. Don't let it go up too aggressive. We want to put around 90 knots. And just going to kind of keep it in that general direction. If you have to go a direction, go more that way than left, because the purple line's to the right, and that's going to lead us straight to the airport. Okay, so feel us climbing. You can see our vertical speed. So we want to climb at about 500 feet per minute, which is about 90 knots. So nice, everything is nice and gentle, like a little goes a long way. Let's climb again. So push forward just a little bit. I think put this hand on your knee, this hand on the elbow rest there, and go like this, like 1 or 2 fingers here, and just basically you're steering. It's trimmed to climb at a certain speed right now, so just kind of keep us headed in that general direction, right about there-ish. If you want to do a few turns or whatever, you can do that. We got flight following, so he should give us traffic alerts, but obviously I don't trust anybody, so.
November 63 Mike. Traffic, 11 o'clock, 5 miles westbound altitude in case 2,500.
Looking 63 Mike.
Like how they came and give you traffic right as you said that.
As I was saying. Let's see it now. If it's a 2,500, he should be not a factor. This is a training airport. Did you ever train at Travis, or are you always down there on the island?
San Diego.
So they pretty frequently are very overzealous with their traffic calls, even though there's like really not even any remote collusion like issue.
That's how it is in San Diego also.
Keep it right around there. And bring it down just a hair. So this is a trending instrument, so it's going to take a minute to catch up, but if you keep that at 500 feet a minute, which should be about 90 knots, then that's going to be where we're climbing at. And just try to keep it right around there.
What happens when we get to the purple line?
We're going to turn a little bit to the left and go on course with the line. So basically, when we're climbing, we can turn off our fuel pump now. We can lean the mixture just a little bit back. Some higher RPMs going there. Once they start to fall, we've taken too much. We add a little bit back to where it's maxed, and then we add
63 Mike contact NorCal approach 125.1.
125.1, 63 Mike. We bring it just above where it started, where it was max, and then give it a little bit more. There's more fuel in the system because fuel provides cooling to the engine. NorCal approach, Cherokee 2863 Mike, 4,200, 5,500.
Cherokee 2863 Mike, NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter, correction, the Stockton altimeter 3006, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, 4,300, indicated expedite speed climb through 5,000.
Looking, no contact yet, and we will expedite climb 63 Mike.
NorCal 52 Bravo jumps away.
No, we're
52 Bravo.
We're expedited as fast as we can expedite. So what I was going to say is traffic, now we just kind of monitor the gauges, so we have oil temp is still in the green, fuel pressure is in the green, oil pressure is in the green, our cylinder head temperature is still decent. I go up a little bit now that we're kind of now we're pretty close to on course, so we can bring this over to here and then give us a guide. And this instrument up here does everything, so if you notice when I turn the course knob down here, see it move up here? So we can look up here at a quick glance, we can see our altitude, our heading, our airspeed. This is our vertical climb, so if you notice there's a 10 there, that's 1,000, so right now we're climbing at 500. And this is our turn coordinator over here, and then this is our course deviation indicator, which is basically being displayed right there.
63 Mike, traffic no factor.
Roger, 63 Mike, thanks.
Local departure, Warrior 428 to Juliet, leading 2,200, climbing 4,500.
Clear 428 to Juliet, NorCal approach.
Bring the airspeed back up.
Radar contact. Stockton altimeter 3006. Maintain VFR at or below 4,000 for traffic. 1 o'clock and 3 miles.
You can feel the air wanting to
Skylane 4,500.
turn us there because we got that wind from the north.
Maintain VFR at or below 4,000, Warrior 428 to Juliet.
Command 52 Bravo, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved today.
VFR, just a bit.
Yeah, this is a really nice instrument because you have everything right there at a glance. And you also have your GPS ground speed over the ground. This is your indicated airspeed. I like talking to somebody who kind of knows what the fuck I'm talking about, too. I don't have to explain everything. You have your phone in your plug, you can plug it into there.
There's a Cherokee 2,800 climbing. They are restricted below yet 4,000.
There's a pocket down there if you want to stow it there, or you can keep it in your lap.
And the 19er Mike, contact Modesto Tower 125.3. Good day.
And Mike, go on the tower.
So short, I can't see.
Oh, you know what? I have a... If you want to stand up for just a second, not stepping on the pedals. I have a little booster seat. You can unbuckle your seatbelt. I'll try not to hit turbulence. There you go.
I have a booster seat.
That better? Well, once we level out too, we're still climbing, so. The other problem is this seat has a shock in it to like lift it up and down, but the problem is the shock, like whatever catches it to make it stop is not functioning right now. So the seat is actually at the lowest possible point. It should be higher in general. You should be able to see a little bit better now that we're level.
Seatbelt's gonna do nothing.
What do you mean? What are you doing? Well, you gotta fucking tighten it, you retard.
Good, we got this.
Sorry for about 26, I'll maintain the separation.
26, thank you. Juliet traffic passing in sight. You can climb 4,500 approved.
Roger, climb 4,500, Warrior 438 Juliet, thank you.
This is the trim wheel. I can barely just, and it's just such slight movements that it takes to control.
It's crazy.
And that's going to level out 5,500 hopefully. Great performance right now. We hit the altitude lock. That's on. Make sure our engine's properly. Making great performance. So we're going to
approach high skies 5056 127.
get our cylinder head temperature back down to
5056 North Approach, good afternoon. Stockton altimeter 3006, descend to maintain 6,000.
Descend 6,000, skies 5056.
Right now I have the autopilot on and it's following the GPS course, which is a real tricky one. It's a straight fucking line, but follows that. And then I also have an altitude lock in here, so it won't climb at a certain altitude like the advanced autopilot. So once I get there, I pitch power and trim and get it to where it wants to stay there, and then I just keep it, and it will keep it at that altitude, so it'll hold it, basically. That's it. You can take as many pictures as you want, whatever you want.
The squares.
Yeah, this is all of California,
yeah,
pretty much. Boats down there, we're over the Delta.
It's cool with the water.
There's so many little sloughs back here, you don't realize how many there is, especially from the ground. Like if you're in a boat, you could so easily get lost in here.
Yeah.
You go,
Juliet, contact approach.
You go up the American River and go almost to like way northern California from the Delta.
5.25, Warrior 438 Juliet.
You go pretty far east and south too. Is your air okay? You got enough air?
There it is.
It says about 27 minutes till we're there.
like that you can see the propeller in the photo.
I hate that. Take a bunch of pictures quick, you can usually get it out of it. Our cylinder head temperature is back down to right around 315. It's very conservative. I mean, we could be almost up to 400, but I like keeping it hella low because it's my engine rebuild costs down.
Right.
Guys, 5056, descend to maintain 4,000.
Send 4,000, guys, 5056. NorCal departure, Skylane 5500 Delta Bravo was at 1,300 for 1,500.
Skylane 5500 Delta Bravo, NorCal approach, radar contact, Stockton altimeter 3006.
3006 on the dial, 900 Delta Bravo.
Say again?
It's big.
What
The
is?
back seat is this big.
It's actually pretty spacious. It's you have the same room side to side, but you have to remember that look at how deep the seat is. So your ass is way back there, and
Guys, 5056.
with my legs, I can sit back there and have room in front with the seat almost all the way back. So it looks small back there, but it actually is spacious. With shit in the pocket in the back of the seat, it can rub up against your legs, but if there's nothing there, there's plenty of room.
If I'd have like this much, my feet would be dangling.
Yeah, probably. Stockton Airport to the right. The 2 runways here. We're going to go in like this, and to give you a visual of what we're going to click on procedure, traffic pattern into Oscar 22, and we'll go 17 best wind 45. Then that will add to route, and then that will actually put that on the map so you can visualize it, and then it gives you an approach.
Approach, stop and start 787, Papa Victor, 4,100,
pretty cool.
climb 4,500.
This little green line
NorCal approach, Stockton altimeter 3006.
actually changes with, and then you can also see other traffic here too, just for info, so you can click there. It tells you who they are, how fast they're going, altitude, heading, all that stuff.
Whiskey Foxtrot level
So this green line will change with terrain. So if we were in a mountain area, you'd see it look like an amoeba. That's our glide line.
November 63 Mike, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles maneuvering Skylane at 4,500.
Roger, 63 Mike. That's the one I just pointed out. I don't see.
26 traffic 3 west TV eastbound at Cherokee 5,500. Will pass overhead.
26, Roger, look.
Underneath you.
That could be the other Cherokee. That sounded like a helicopter, and that's not his call sign that he called.
Oh, okay.
At least it sounded like a helicopter because of his voice transmission. I don't know if it actually was, but like a turbine. But anyways, so that's if the engine quits, that's our glide distance, so I know I can make it to all those different airports, basically including even Stockton, but I'd probably go for one of the Lodi ones.
Yeah.
This Lodi Airport, we're not going to be able to see it, maybe. It's going to be that way. There's buildings next to it, I've landed there before.
Just really small?
Tiny, tiny. A few more out this way. It's a 1,800-foot runway or something like that, and it's about 30 feet wide, and it gets down to 20 feet wide at the end there. Kind of looks like it right there.
26, thanks.
I don't know if that's actually it though, but that kind of looks like a runway. The other runway, there's another airport with a runway that goes this way near it. Right off of our left wing right now, 900 feet below.
Afternoon, NorCal, Mooney 5786.
I don't think he's a factory, he's been fourth.
5786, Quebec, NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 3006.
Directly off our left wing. So that might be it right there. Green patches.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, I think it is that other one. We'll be able to see it better when it's behind us because I can pick out the other airport because it has a runway that orients this way. Yeah, that is you have to really nail the approach and set it right on the numbers. And okay, so there's the other runway. See that one? That's Kingdon.
Yeah.
And then just this way, once we pass, oriented the same direction we're flying is the other one, and it's in the middle of a grass field. It's a little ag strip, and it's 30 feet at the beginning, and then it goes down to 20 feet. You're like bottlenecks. So you have to nail the numbers because it's only 1,800 feet long or something like that, and then there is no taxiway either. You have to back taxi, and there's nowhere to turn around, so you have to be on the dirt almost.
Today, the jump aircraft is just departed.
So that's it. See the brown?
There, they'll probably be pretty close.
There's a brown patch just east of it. You can kind of see the runway this way.
Yeah.
Then there's like a dark building on this side of it. That's it.
Approach Caravan 942 Bravo 1600, climbing 5,000 and 13,000.
Caravan 9452 Bravo, squawk 5366.
5366.
Normally I have this mounted here.
One radar contact 2 miles east of the Byron Airport. Stockton altimeter 3006.
Check shoulder 1.
What's that for?
This is the receiver. It gives us traffic and
radar contact,
weather and all that stuff on here.
Stockton altimeter 3006.
Basically creates a Wi-Fi network, and also the avionics are connected to that. So see how there's a plus here? You can load a route from the panel or send a route to the panel to that.
That's cool.
So it's pretty neat. So I can plan out this whole robust route on here, and then just go send it, so I don't have to do it here and there. It just transfers. So it's really nice. The receiver on this isn't working. It needs to be fixed. It failed for some reason, and there was a recall on them, so I need to take it back. Otherwise, you'd be able to see the traffic on here, too.
Oh, that's cool.
This is our mile ring, so 25 miles, and then as you adjust the screen, it adjusts the increment of the mile. It's nice because you can go, oh, that's 2 miles away.
23958 Delta with
if something happened, you could just...
Yeah, you know how far the airport is. The visual reference, if somebody goes, you know, you're getting flight following, where are you?
Thank you.
I'm 2 miles south of this little shitty airport, you know. We're about 8 miles north of Stockton.
This shitty airport.
The other cool thing, you can go like this. You can measure. So go, okay, Stockton is right there. I put the little T on me and the T on that. Tells me that it's 7 point. I was really close.
Where?
3 minutes, 8 miles. It will be 124 knots to get there, and that's the heading. You need to find an airport, or you can tap on one if you're in an emergency. Go there, and then you click direct to.
Okay.
And also on here on the avionics, I can click direct. Right now, Columbia's up because that's the next one on our flight plan, but I can modify that to whatever. You can also hit nearest, and it gives me the nearest airports by distance there. And I can hit enter, and it goes to the frequency. And then if I hit direct, it goes direct. So I can switch to their frequency and navigate to them with the click of 2 buttons in an emergency.
Just important if there ever was a...
Yeah, it's really nice.
Renata Delta Bravo, contact approach on 1, standby. November 9 Delta Bravo, contact approach 123.7.
23.7, 9 Delta Bravo. About 1 minute.
National aircraft jump activity over the Skydive California Airport 5,000. Caravan 52 Bravo, traffic 1 mile southwest of the field. Appears to be northwestbound, 900 feet indicated. It looks like they'll be about a mile away.
A little hazy out, but it's a nice day to fly. It's not too hot, not too cold.
It's not super windy.
So the other thing, you can customize all this stuff, so I've done all this, but this is our altitude above ground with the GPS, so you can kind of compare that. We're at 5,500 pressure altitude and 5,500 PPS, so that's pretty accurate. And then this is our minimum safe altitude, so to avoid any terrain in our flight path, so 1740. And then down here I have local and Zulu time, because I can never fucking remember either of those, and then ground speed. I noticed the cylinder head temperature came up a little bit, so I introduced a little bit more fuel to help keep that down. It's like Lake Comanche, if I remember correctly.
What?
So I think that's Lake Comanche, if I remember correctly. The stacks over there, there used to be a military, it used to be a nuclear power plant. It's abandoned.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
And they have a lake near it now, and you can do recreation stuff there. A little, look towards me. You got like a little stripper glitter there. So there's like a recreation area over there now. I forget, Rancho something or other.
How would you want to go in the?
Huh?
How would you want to go in the lake?
Well, it's not like the lake runoff from there. It's a man-made lake that they made afterwards, but the thing is decommissioned. But, so I was coming back. I was driving my motorcycle back from Jackson one day, and I decided instead of going back the 12 route, like kind of out this way, to take that way through Ione. I'd never been there before. Ione's very small. There's no need to go there. I did it for you. But that's on the way home.
There's a prison, and that is it.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. It doesn't show it on the sectional. It must be small. See, it says cooling towers here. That's the
landmark on there. That's.
Yeah. Then Ione's over there. So I was riding back on that road, and I stopped on there on my motorcycle and checked it out. It was decent looking, but they had a toll booth there. Oh, I couldn't go in to like check it out, but there's camping and water activities.
Pretty cool. I remember driving past the cooling towers and wanting to stop and take like creepy pictures.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it made for some cool pictures. I took some of my motorcycle in front of it.
Northbound approach, Pier 314, Yankee Foxtrot.
Oh, that's what I was looking at, what that lake was.
Pier 314, Yankee Foxtrot, Northbound approach, Stockton, altimeter 3006, and advise when you have information, Tango.
314, Yankee Foxtrot, have Tango.
And then wait, Mike.
Do you and how will the approach terminate November 4 Yankee Foxtrot?
That'd be a best, and then we'll return back to Hayward, 314, Yankee Foxtrot.
4 Yankee Foxtrot, do you want the published miss?
No, sir, we'll take whatever you give us on that. We don't need the publishment.
And one more question, November 4 Yankee Foxtrot, did you want an IFR clearance back to Hayward upon completion?
Questions.
Yes, sir, we do want that. 314,
NorCal approach, Skyhawk 1322 Kilo is at 3,200.
Skyhawk 1322 Kilo, NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 3006. Just advise when you're ready to go back to Livermore.
22975. That should be our next frequency.
Audio 2210 X-ray. We heading with Stockton, you have information, Tango.
Station 2258 Kilo.
Wind director, contact Stockton, 120.
At 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions clear. Low 12,000.
Miles southbound, altitude indicates 5,000.
Roger, 63 Mike.
NorCal approach, Skyhawk 1322 Kilo has information hotel and will be landing Livermore.
Number 22 Kilo, roger, contact Livermore Tower today.
Over to Livermore, 22 Kilo.
Which compass direction did he, or which clock direction did he give?
I didn't hear it.
Go southbound, 5,000. 63 Mike, where's that traffic again?
Number 63 Mike, appears to pass about 3 miles in front of you now. They're at your 11 moving to 12 o'clock and 3 miles, 4,600 indicated.
Roger, 63 Mike, with me. Well, he's like way the fuck below us, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if I dive bombed him and did an emergency descent, or he has a jet and can climb up that quick, but he's 3 miles ahead of us. He's like below my nose. I'm not going to be able to see him anyways. We should see him come out somewhere over here. Alright, back to weather.
2 Celsius, altimeter 301.
Number 63 Mike, traffic, snow factor.
Roger, 63 Mike.
0.
Number 7, Papa Victor, contact approach 125.35.
It's fucking annoying me.
125.35, 7 Papa Victor.
Automated weather observation 230 Zulu. Wind 210 at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point -2 Celsius. Altimeter 3012 inches of mercury. Remark density altitude 3500.
There's that plane there.
Columbia Airport, automated weather observation 230 Zulu. Wind 210 at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point -2 Celsius. Altimeter 3.
210 at 4.
Good afternoon, NorCal Bonanza 23 Hotel Lima through 800 out of Modesto.
Bonanza 23 Hotel Lima, NorCal approach. Radar contact, Stockton altimeter 3006. Say altitude leaving and climbing 2.
So we're still, 17 is still our best. Be a slight right crosswind, 2.6 knots and a headwind of 3.1, so nothing to worry about really. We might get a little bit of murkiness coming through that grass runway.
Yeah.
I'm such a visual person, I cannot fucking work that shit out in my head. And it gives you an alert here. Always connect. Oh, it's probably because we were talking. Normally, if there's no noise, it goes boom. Like. Alerts here.
Here's 4 Yankee Foxtrot. Reset transponder. Squawk 4611.
611, 204 Yankee Foxtrot.
Go to our flight plan and make it bigger. Go through here. We're going to runway 17. We want to get to pattern altitude.
NorCal, we're going to 1-2 minutes.
Aircraft jump back 2 to the Byron Airport 13,000. Elevator 1. There's traffic southeast.
Skydiving at Byron.
Indicated.
Contact 2 in the pattern, elevator 1.
So now,
Whiskey Foxtrot, traffic
look
11
at the map.
o'clock and a mile southbound, 4,700 indicated.
That says TOD. That's our top of descent.
Negative contact.
When we get to that point, it's going to give us a descent at 500 feet per minute to pattern altitude 2 miles prior to the airport.
To the downwind for the ILS.
Actually, we should probably be there.
Contact, the left turn to 050. And NorCal back about 2 minutes.
Number 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, traffic no factor.
Whiskey Fox, thank you.
Air Van 5 to Bravo, thank you. Attentional aircraft jump back to or Skydive California Airport 13,000.
Since they don't have a tower, do you just let approach now?
Air Van 5 to Bravo, traffic 2 o'clock.
Oh, so you've never been at a CTAF? Okay, so basically what happens is really fun.
737, they are level 1.
Every retard and their brother that knows how to fly gets to get on the radio and self-announce, and then we create our own traffic entry system so we don't collide with each other. It's going to be really fun for you. So basically the jargon, this is New Melones Reservoir, so it's kind of like behind there a little bit. You can't really see the airport, it's behind a hill, so it's kind of a tricky approach. But yeah, so basically the traffic is as such. He's going to cut us off in a short while when we're about 10 miles out, and he's going to say 3 Mike, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change or advisory change, frequency approved, whatever. And so
Number 63 Mike, it appears there's numerous aircraft in the pattern at Columbia currently, and there is also traffic at your about 8 o'clock and 3 miles eastbound, 3,100 indicated, possibly inbound for Columbia as well.
Roger, 63 Mike, thanks.
Number 63 Mike, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Good day, 63 Mike. Now we'll go over to Columbia. And so everybody is going to say Columbia traffic, you know, if I'm calling in, I'm going to say Columbia traffic, Cherokee 2863 Mike, 12 miles to the west, Will be inbound joining the right downwind for 17 on the 45, Columbia. Because multiple airports share CTAFs.
Okay.
That's why you say the beginning and the end, so everybody knows where everybody is and they're on the same page.
Columbia traffic, Cessna 535 Delta returning right base, runway 17 Columbia.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You'd hold that for me just so we can get a, you don't have to hold it up, but that way it looks like they're using 17. It sounded like that's what he said. From there. Where's that line going? Going around the world?
Yeah.
Easy.
Calling traffic, Coast Guard C27.
Oh, that's a GPS track. Something happened maybe when that fell off the window or something.
Coast Guard ramp, McClellan.
Columbia traffic, Cessna 3057 uniform, clear of runway 17, Columbia.
You just lay it on your lap.
Columbia traffic, Cessna 535 Delta returning final, runway 17 Columbia.
I don't have to deal with non-hour airports.
Columbia area traffic, Route 918 Juliet, 1.5 miles to the southwest. Turning on the 45 for entering 17, landing Columbia.
New Malonis. Yeah, we're Malonis.
Columbia traffic, Cirrus turning base for 17 Columbia.
Columbia traffic, Cherokee 2863 Mike is 10 miles to the west. We'll be joining the 45 for the right downwind for 17 Columbia. And our pattern altitude is 3100, so I'll bring my heading bug to that.
7621 Mike, approximately 10 miles west, inbound to landing 17 Columbia.
Guy behind us, 21 Mike. But he's the guy that just talks, so he's right behind us.
On base, 17 Columbia.
Columbia traffic, Route 918 Juliet, on left downwind to 17 Columbia.
Mike from 63 Mike, what kind of aircraft are you?
We are a Cessna Skylark.
Roger, we're a PA-28, we're just heading in to the right.
Your traffic, Cirrus on 7 Columbia.
I'll be white with orange marking.
Cool, we're red and gray.
I am currently at 2,800.
4900 and descending to pattern.
Columbia traffic, Route 918 Juliet, turning right base, landing 17 Columbia. Columbia traffic is now above 35 Delta, all green, runway 17.
We're probably 6 miles.
Columbia traffic is now 535 Delta, turning right crosswind for runway 17 Columbia.
Columbia traffic, Cherokee 2863 Mike is approximately 6 miles to the southwest. We'll be joining the right downwind for 17 on the 45, Columbia. I'm looking for the crosswind traffic. We get a few bumps in here too.
Columbia traffic is now 535 Delta, returning right downwind for runway 17 Columbia.
McClellan traffic, helicopter Star 5 is 4 northeast, 900. You're working on the east side below 1400, McClellan traffic.
It's a downwind traffic right there. The white dot.
Yeah.
This airport's really confusing to spot traffic in.
Columbia traffic, Route 918 Juliet, turning final, landing 17 Columbia.
Kind of blend into the...
Well, it looks like they're on the other side, but he's actually downwind on this side, I believe.
Okay.
Just really deceiving and as far as where they actually are.
They kind of blend in like the little dots.
Yeah. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 63 Mike is on the 45 to the right, downwind 17 Columbia.
2 miles, 200 feet below.
And I believe I have the downwind traffic inside, ahead of me. See how now he's going to turn around, but it looks like he's past the runway, but he's actually on the downwind over it.
Columbia traffic, Skylark 21 Mike, reporting over the bridge, Columbia.
Right at pattern altitude, that worked out good. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 63 Mike is right, downwind 17 Columbia.
Below.
See, now he's right ahead of us. See how deceiving that looked?
Yeah.
I don't know how fucking far out he's going though. So weird.
Look at those houses.
Nice.
Big ass house.
Columbia traffic, now about your 5 Delta, return to the right base, running 17 Columbia.
Alright, so we're beaming the numbers, so we're going to go down to 1500 RPM-ish as our guideline. And we're already below flap
Columbia traffic, Skylark 21 Mike, entering a right 45 for 17 Columbia.
We
are 3 miles.
Already within flap speed, so we're fine there. He's doing like really leisurely pattern work, so we're going to have to probably extend.
Downwind here. Now about your 5 Delta, returning to final runway 17 Columbia.
You did a really fucking long downwind, bro. Could be training.
B.
This is a good training airport.
Especially to do like
you got mountains, you got turbulence, you got a bunch of factors that you have to deal with here.
And no tower, so you got to do it on your own.
Exactly. CTAF. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 63 Mike, right base 17 Columbia. This gorge down here, just really long down. Never even seen this terrain down here. This is like crazy, but I'm kind of at his mercies.
Right.
Columbia traffic, Cherokee 63 Mike, 2 mile final 17 Columbia.
Columbia traffic, Skylark 21 Mike, turn right downwind 17 Columbia.
Right now, I feel a little bit better about this. Not someone's land. Right. Oh, you're familiar with the Vazzy, Pappies, and all that shit, so.
Yeah.
The birds. It says we're so low, it doesn't look.
Columbia traffic, approach your 5 Delta, exit straight out departure, Columbia.
Airport, automated weather observation 2313 Zulu. Wind 210 at 3.
Yeah, he's training.
Yeah. Bit of sync.
Columbia traffic, 21 Mike, turn on right base 17 Columbia.
I think that was the nicest landing I've ever had here. You're good luck. Seriously.
They normally really bad.
I've fucking plopped on the runway here a few times before. I'm just like, just get me on the ground.
Columbia traffic, 21 Mike, turn in final 17 Columbia.
Cherokee, Columbia traffic, Cherokee, 63 Mike is clear the active, Columbia. That's how CTAP works.
Nice.
Actually, it was really smooth. Sometimes it gets pretty hairy. Landing, we take the fuel pump off, we lean the mixture off the landing light, turn off the nav lights. The parking's down here. We follow the green. There's a nice PC-12 over there, that blue and gray plane. That's sick. Yeah, actually, no, that's a TBM. Very similar. Nice turbo prop. So green line is train. They actually complained one time. They were like, I stayed overnight here once. I have some haunted hotels I'll show you. And I'm like, the fuck was the transient parking? And I said, you need to mark the transient parking better. And it was kind of funny because they in only. Well, I'm gonna park here anyways because I don't care. How about that? So
Columbia, Grumman 46.